Howdy. What's everybody doing out there? Um, I am waiting on a shipper to arrive because I showed up an hour early. Yeah. Not because of daylight savings times, because I'm an idiot. I could have been asleep right now. Let me pull this curtain over and block a little bit of this sunlight. Woo wee. Nice bright sunny day gonna happen right here. Got us a 20-mile-an-hour wind out here, too, by golly. You better believe it. I'm going to be driving straight into that with a 43,000-pound load up a mountain. Uh, yeah, let's see what that fuel economy works out like. Um, let's see. While everybody files in, let's go ahead and just say go to the description. Check that out. Mudflap app's there. Be sure to sign up for that. If you buy fuel for your truck, buy it with Mudflap. Save some money. It's got some crazy discounts. Check it out. You can check it out before you sign up too. They let you like look at the prices without having to be all like credit card logged in, everything. So that's nice. Let's see what else is going on. Twitter's down there. Check out my Twitter. I just got that thing, so I don't think I have any followers yet, but we'll probably have 5 followers by the end of the year. I'm hoping. Um, I'm watching a guy undo his flatbed straps here. The warehouse I'm at's actually behind a home improvement type warehouse. So I'm watching a guy unload shingles right now. Let me see if I can show you real quick. This is what's going on here where I'm at. Throwing some shingles. I guess he does that before this place I'm at arrives. So that's what we're doing this morning, watching this guy unstrap his shingles. And yeah, we had one in the house and they went away. I don't know what's going on. We got nobody in the house this morning. We beat everybody up. Everybody else is still asleep. But yeah, so if you're catching it on the replay, check out all the Twitter. Hit the thumbs up for me if you could. Oh, excuse me. Pepsi in the morning, am I right? So, yeah, we're just sitting here watching this guy unstrap this load. Um, what'd you guys think of my lot lizard video? What do you guys think about that? Am I out there? Am I on? I'm live. There we go. I'm live. What's happening? 0 in the chat this morning. 0 in the chat. I'll give myself a thumbs up. How about that? Thumbs up myself. There we go. I did it. Thumbs up. So yeah, showed up early this morning because not because I forgot to set my clock back or whatever. I work my phone, so it does it for me. No, I showed up early this morning because I don't know how to count. Um, oh man, brutal stuff. Yeah, I got here this morning. I was like, boy, there ain't nobody here, and I've picked up here like 4 or 5 times, so I kind of know what's up. Um, yeah, it was brutal. It's brutal sitting here waiting on them to get here. Um, so they're an hour ahead. I stay on Central Time, so they're an hour ahead here. Um, and I calculated on top of my calculation. So I had to be here. My appointment's for 8 o'clock. It's currently 7:25 here. So I was like, well, I need to be there at 7 o'clock my time. So I kind of like added an extra hour onto it. Didn't need to do that. I was like 3 miles away. So, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. We're just chilling out here, sitting here. I do question if this guy unloading the shingles in front of me knows that we gonna need in those docks. So yeah, I don't know if that's the I don't know if this is the best place to unload shingles, but whatever. Maybe they know something I don't know. Um, I do know this. This place is not set up for a home improvement warehouse. You need a lot of like You need a lot of concrete pad or something like that to do home improvement. You got shingles, you got siding, um, and they just don't have the room for it here. So what's everybody else up to this morning? Who's in the house? Everybody driving, I'm assuming. Sleeping or driving. That's all we do, right? Sleep and drive, sleep and drive. Eat some junk food, drink some soda, sleep and drive. Kind of the name of the game, isn't it? Kind of the name of the game. Um, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Still in Virginia Beach. Um, that truck stop I was at, I don't think I'll stay there anymore. Big Charlie's. Big Charlie's. I stayed there because it was so close to where I'm picking up. And normally I don't, yeah, Fast Joe says sleep, drive, and poop. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Um, I do not like where they're planning on unloading these shingles. I see that forklift being really close to my truck. So I may turn you around and let you watch this forklift driver when they start unloading. That way I got, multiple eyewitnesses if they were to, bump Betty White. You don't bump Betty White. Um, so I'm picking up a beverage load here, but yeah, let me say back to Big Charlie's. Number one, I haven't had a lot lizard knock on my door in years. It's been a long time. Excuse me. So that's a big turn. That's a big turn off to me. Um, I don't want to be bothered like that. Like that's a paid parking lot over there at Big Charlie's, and like when I pay to park, I kind of expect certain things. I want to be left the hell alone. Like I don't know, but yeah. Normally, whenever I pick up here, I stay at the Loves because normally I come up from like North Carolina up here to pick up. So, um, normally I come up and I come across 58. There's a Loves. I don't know if I got the Loves app on this. I got Trucker Path, but there's a Loves on US 58 before you get into Virginia Beach, about an hour out. Normally I stay there, and that's what I will do in the future if I get loads out of here because, yeah, yeah. Um, I'm not a fan of that. Number one, I don't like to pay to park, but I get that's a thing, so I'm not as upset about it. As long as I don't have to do it every night, I can live with it. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Franklin, Virginia. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Franklin, Virginia. There's a Loves there. Exit where 58 and 258 run together there for a minute. So normally I stay there at that Loves, but I was like, I really want to make good time today and get this load picked up because it is going back to the house. And they did schedule kind of an earlier delivery than they normally do. Normally, when I pick these up on Monday, they deliver Thursday morning in Minnesota. This one delivers in the middle of the day Wednesday, so they tightened up the schedule a little bit, which I like. I'd rather be moving than sitting for sure. But at the same time, I need to get going with it today. So instead of driving an hour in, I said, because I got to log this load. This is just a, like, it's not an exempt load. It's liquid, but it's, you know, it's not exempt. Okay, I guess he's going to move his flatbed to unload. That's good. Because I'm hopeful that, I'm hopeful that here in about less than 30 minutes, these guys show up, put me in a door, and load me with a quickness. They do load quick here, I will say that. Most of the time you're in and out from the time you check in. I'm first in line because I was here way early, but it's first come, first serve. Normally it takes about an hour once they get you checked in. Trucker Wild, what's up, brother? What's happening, man? We're over here in Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach, waiting on a load. I showed up an hour early. because I double calculated the time. Like I had to be here at 8, and I'm like, well, I stay on Central Time, So I said, well, I got to be here at 7. Then I gave myself an extra hour. And then later on, I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't calculate that extra hour in. So I put another hour in it way early, way too early. But it is first come, first serve. I'm first in line. So that's, um, when you're switching time zones, man, it's confusing. Like, I keep my phone and my truck and everything just set on Central. And if I get a load going to the Eastern time zone, I just calculate in my head, instead of like the load I brought to North Carolina had a 1 p.m. delivery. I said, I'm going to show up at noon my time. That's, um, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Boy, I could have got an extra hour of sleep this morning. So, but yeah, I was talking about Big Charlie's truck stop over there. I don't see me staying at Big Charlie's again, man. I don't care for places that, there was a lot of drivers parked there that live in Virginia Beach. That's like their parking spot. And so, yeah, the early bird gets the worm, and the second mouse gets the cheese. The second mouse gets the cheese. The first mouse does not get the cheese. Um, Unless he's smart, then I guess he does. But yeah, a lot of people use Big Charlie's over there. Yeah, hookers, man. Um, yeah, no, not my thing. Just not my thing. So yeah, I don't know. Big Charlie's is probably off the list of truck stops I want to stay at. Honestly, I'm just, like, I don't know. A lot of drivers park there. That's like their long term or their weekend parking when they come home. And so what that does is a lot of them come in, to load their stuff on Sunday to leave out for the week. And I'll be honest with you, it was kind of like, I don't know. It was a very loud truck stop. Guys coming in there with their radios blaring, bumping their classic R&B and stuff like that. Just, what I mean? Talking really loud. I don't know. To me, it's just not my type of truck stop. Um, you know, I did like that it was so close to where I was picking up. And I've been over there to Big Charlie's before, but never spent the night there. Um, I've kind of got a bad taste in my mouth about that place because uh, the first time I ever went over there was to scale a load. And, uh, they've got a little certified scale. It's not a cat scale, but they got a scale. But I picked up a screw or a nail or something in a tire over there. And I noticed it like when I came out of getting my scale ticket, I'd parked at the pump and I noticed it and it was like brand new. It had just got in there. So I went around to I went around there and talked to the shop. They got a little tire shop there. And, I paid high retail for for an off-brand tire, and I told the guy, I said, what kind of tire is it? It was, oh, I can't even remember. Started with an S, Sukon or something. And I was like, yeah, I'd prefer not to put a, cheap Chinese tire on there, I like to keep my steer tires, I like to keep all my tires, name brand, honestly. I think you just get your money's worth. I've bought the Loves brand. I've bought the Iron Man. Let me tell you, a Bridgestone, a Firestone, a Michelin goes a long way. Um, as far as I'm concerned, they wear better, they wear more even, stuff like that. But that's my opinion. So yeah, he was like, "Oh, it's not a Chinese tire." So he brings it out. No, it's not a Chinese tire. It's a Vietnamese tire. I was like, "What's the difference?" Like, you know what I mean? I was like, "Well, like, what's the price on like a Michelin?" And then he hit me with the price on a Michelin, and I was like, "What the? Like, I could buy 2 steer tires for that price. Put the Vietnamese crap on there, and let's get out of here." So yeah, I paid Michelin prices for a off-brand tire over there at Big Charlie's. Not a huge fan of that. You know what I mean? Like, I like getting what I pay for, but they kind of got you out there because if you got a steer tire with a freaking nail in it that you picked up in their lot, you know, like chances are, I mean, I can't 100% say I picked it up in their lot. I could have picked it up on the 3 mile drive I had from where I got loaded to over there. But um, yeah, Michelin's there are $1 million each plus balancing and mounting. Yeah, and they took forever to put that sumbitch on over there, man. I mean, I was there was nobody there, nobody else buys tires there. You only buy tires there if you have to. And I swear to God, like you you've never seen people put a tire on this slow. Like, you know, uh testing my patience over there at Big Charlie's with that tire, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll spend the night over there anymore. Can you keep an extra steer tire on the truck? Yeah, I mean, I suppose I could find a place to put a tire on this thing. I've got a trailer tire on a rim mounted underneath the trailer. So if I have a trailer blowout, they just come out and take that one off and put that one on as long as it's just one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of carrying tires around. Um, you know, they're in the way. They get, unless you got them like really wrapped up good, they get dirt and water in them and they dry rot. So I'm not a huge fan of carrying tires, but I mean, occasionally you get called out there at a place like that. And it's just one of those, like I wasn't super mad about it because the steer tire, like it was getting close to being replaced. It wasn't like a brand new steer tire. And when your tread gets low, you pick up more screws and nails anyway. So um, I wasn't too mad about having to replace the tire. I was just mad about the price and the time it took. Is really. Um, let's see here. What's everybody doing? Trucker Wild in the house. Everybody go check out Trucker Wild's channel. It's a good channel. Backwoods says, good morning, brother. What's up? Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. We got 9 in the house, 4 likes. Hit that like button for me if you could. Let's see, Trucker Wild. Yeah, Michelin's are expensive over there. Don't even ask. I'll be honest with you. Don't even ask. It'll hurt your feelings. You know the old saying, if you got to ask, you can't afford it? Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was doing pretty good in life till I heard the price of that tire, and then they brought me down a peg over there at Big Charlie's. Uh, I said, hey, I could probably afford a Michelin. Let's put a Michelin on there. And then he hit me with the price, and I said, damn, you want all that at one time, or is that a payment plan? Cause that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not even playing. Like I would have paid more for that one steer tire over there than I paid for both. I got to put a set of Firestones on this truck. I don't know, about 2 months ago, and literally I got these two for about the price of that one Michelin over there at Big Charlie's. Of course, I get a heavy discount here, but still. Let's see. Trucker Wild says, I think behind the cab there might be a spot. Yeah, the way my catwalk is set up, it'd be tough to get a tire to mount there. Um, you know, like, because you don't want to mount on the catwalk and have it touch the sleeper, because the sleeper's constantly up and down and moving. So you don't want, you'd have to either mount it to the sleeper or you'd have to mount it to the catwalk without it touching. I tried to mount a super single back there when I had a super single that was looking pretty rough, just in case I had a spare super single. And it never worked out right. I ended up just taking it off. I was afraid it was going to hit the reefer because, I didn't want it touching the back of the sleeper. So I mounted it kind of on the catwalk, and then I was afraid to, if I had went down a hill, and the reefer trailer was like on a flat spot, or I go up a hill or something, it might hit the reefer. So I figured that wasn't worth it. So yeah. Let's see. I'd carry a spare just in case. Yeah, I mean, it's got its valid points, but if you're going to do that, you really need to buy a tire. You need to buy the cradle that holds the tire, like not just have it strapped to something. You need the thing that bolts to your frame that holds it on. So it adds it's a lot more expense. Like I'm thinking, like by the time you buy that cradle and have it mounted, are you really cheaper than just paying the extra for the tire? Um, and it depends on where you run too. You know, if you run out in real in areas where there's no like repair shops or stuff, I would see that. You know, maybe change your own tire. You know, but um, yeah, as far as like if you run normal areas, you know, there's always a truck stop nearby. Let's see here. Uh, People also steal them. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't like carrying anything on my truck that I can't keep inside my truck. Because, um, who was it? The trucking channel Driving by Braille. He had a generator to run an air conditioner, and he had the thing bolted and chained to his truck and running, and someone stole it. They hook it, they grabbed it with a pickup truck and yanked it and broke the chain. Uh, you know what I mean? Like, people will steal shit. Now, I mean, I don't like, you can slow them down. But let me tell you, when people got that dope on their mind, when they thinking about that next hit of crack, they do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, so yeah, yeah. Let's see, what's that? Where am I at? Make sure I'm on point here. Alexandra in the house. What's up, Cash? Not much. Going to North Carolina today. All right, I'm going back to Minnesota. I'm in Virginia Beach right now. I had to get out of Big Charlie's dungeon over there. Um, yeah, me and Big Charlie probably won't hang out much more. Not my type of truck stop. You know, it's kind of loud over there. Um, yeah. I mean, the store itself is fine. You know, they got a nice selection of whatever. You know, like uh, it's a convenience store at best. But yeah, just not my hangout. You know what I mean? Not I don't like being bothered by lot lizards, honestly. So let's see. Let's see. Wild Bill says you never sleep, do you? Yeah, Wild Bill, I sleep all the time, man. I'm like a cat. You know, I fall asleep super quick, and you know, I take a lot of little naps here and there. So so yeah, I mean, I get my sleep in. I get my sleep in. Did everybody watch the lot lizard video? What'd y'all think about that? An actual lot lizard on tape. In the wild. A lot lizard in the wild. They're out there, man. I do not. I prefer not to deal with them though. Like when somebody knocked on my door because Big Charlie's there, is paid parking. Um, when she knocked on my door, I thought, um, you know, because the first time she made a round, she went by and like I thought I heard somebody knock on my door, and that's what got me up. And then I was like, what the hell? Like, you know, I thought it was somebody, like, I thought maybe my parking sticker had fell out of the window or something, you know, because, you know, they gave me a little tiny piece of tape to put it up in the windshield. And so I thought, well, maybe my parking ticket fell out. I don't know. So I hopped up and I seen her scurrying around the lot, and I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. I guess she was going by and waking everybody up and then coming back around to see if anybody wanted some company. Of course, she was just asking for money, according to her. If you believe that, I got a bridge I need to sell you. Um, you know what I mean? You don't scurry around in the dark like that. Like when she left, if you notice, I don't know if I showed it in the video, when she walked away, she went backwards to the back of the truck. She was going behind the trucks and around. So, yeah, they're out there. They're out there. Um, but yeah, kind of put me off on Big Charlie's. Don't think I'll go back to Big Charlie's. Um, but yeah, yeah, living a rough life over there. Where's this bridge located? Um, it's the Skyway. You ever heard of it, Wild Bill? It's a Skyway bridge in Chicago. It's real fancy. It's real fancy. It's a toll bridge. I mean, you could collect the tolls on it. You know, I'll cut you a real deal on it too. What's it cost to go across the skyway in a truck these days, I wonder? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got action. We got action. I believe we might, I'm the mayor of Chicago. You damn right you are, Wild Bill. Uh, but I'll sell you a bridge if you're willing to pay for it. uh, so we got one employee showing up here where I'm supposed to get loaded. That's good. That's good. He obviously is not an employee that has a key to get inside because he's going to sit over there by the dock. So apparently the boss man hasn't showed up yet. So 7:47 here right now. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe to be here by 8 o'clock. Maybe by 8 o'clock. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Wild Bill says used to be $6, but that was years ago. It's probably cost a liver by now. If you're the mayor, you look like Beetlejuice. that mayor of Chicago does look like Beetlejuice. Now that you say that what's her name? Lori Lightfeather, Lori Lightfoot. I can't remember her name. Oh wait, that is funny stuff, man. That is funny stuff. Let me Google mayor of Chicago. The mayor of Chicago. Yeah, Lori Lightfoot. Oh, wait, is that Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. Um, that's the mayor of Chicago. That is a job I would not wish on my worst enemy. I mean, God Almighty, can you imagine like trying to run a city of that size? You know, it's just every day is a problem. That's all it is. Every day is a freaking problem. Like crime's up, money's down. You know, like yeah, Lightfoot, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know about it, man. I don't know about them. It's a no-win job. You know what I mean? Like even if you do the best job ever, half the people there probably still think you're doing a horrible job. You know, just because you didn't, save an endangered species of, rabbits or something, like there's probably a worm in a river that you didn't put funding to help save his habitat, and now you're the worst person ever. I watched a video on YouTube, very triggering video with this guy and his son. They're out playing like street hockey, and there's a guy like dressed up, in camo. He's a deer hunter, and I guess he's got a deer in the back of his truck. I didn't watch the whole video. It annoyed the hell out of me, but basically what it was is this dad comes over and start ragging on this hunter for killing a deer. And, the hunter's like, well, do you eat meat? Like, do you go to the grocery store and eat meat? And the guy was like, yeah, oh man, it annoyed the hell out of me. I had to stop watching it. Like, it's like we want to eat meat. We just don't want to know where it comes from. Like don't you dare kill Bambi. Like there's more deer in this country. Like the population needs to be thinned. I'm just saying. Like, but yeah, that was a weird tangent. Got off on a little tangent there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I wish they would come on and get this loaded. I would love to get the hell up out of here. I gotta go across the mountains today. Not fun. I hate the West Virginia Turnpike. Got to get up through there. Got to go. Let's see. We'll take 64 out of Virginia Beach. We'll go over toward Richmond, Virginia. Let's see. We'll take that all the way to what, like 81? Yeah. Probably go south on 81 down to 77, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna let the GPS tell me what to do because I'm having like a brain dead morning. So, but I would like to get it back to like maybe Ohio this morning or today. Like if I can get to Ohio, that kind of gets me through the mountains. I feel much better about it if I could just get through the mountains today. That way, tomorrow can be a really productive, flat out running type of day, and then I can finish it up. Venison on the grill, yeah, yeah. That video was very triggering. Yeah. Oh, we got a pickup truck coming this way. This looks like the guy. Yep, it's a Dodge pickup. I remember there's always a Dodge pickup parked right here. So maybe this is the guy. Maybe we get this loaded. All right. Ohio Doe. Yeah, yeah, I would like to get to Ohio. Ohio. Today. Would like to get there today. Um, I may be parked in this guy's way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, man. Let's see. I think he might get out. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of each other. Hit that like button for me on the way out if you don't mind. Let's get this day started. And if you haven't watched any of the Lot Lizard video, go check it out. It's interesting stuff.